Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just kidding. I do feel like a YouTube star though, because all of this recording, myself teaching is super strange to me. So I was just kidding, but I'm back. Got a new setup here. I'm in the living room today, and you might hear some sizzling in the background. That is my lunch cooking. So let's get started. All right, today we are going to do some new sight words. But first, let's go ahead and review our vowel teams from last week. We know that EE says E as in tree, EA says E as in eat, OA says O as in boat, AI says A as in rain, AY says A as in play, and OU says ow like cloud. So I was thinking the other day, I need to write an email. And so I was typing away on my computer and I was trying to spell the word now. And I was like, oh, well, I know that OU says ow, right? Like cloud. If OU says ow like cloud, then I must spell it NOU. Does that look right to you? Let's check our word wall to see if that's how we spell now, because that looks a little bit funky to me. All right, here's our word wall. And then I zoomed in close under the N. No, not, now, never. Oh, well, that's interesting because I thought the OU said ow. So today, I want to teach you that there are actually two ways to say ow. OU isn't the only way to make the ow sound. OW does too. So we saw this last week. This is a little story by New Home. We're going to read it together. So I'm going to say a one, a two, a skiddly do, and that's your cue that you're going to read along with me with my mouse. And we're going to read this poem together because there are some new sight words in that poem. And we are going to study them. Some of them are OU words and some of them are OW words. Okay, ready? A one, a two, a skiddly do. My new home. We are moving to a new house. Ooh, that might be one of them. There is something very special about this house. Wow, two words that have OU that say ow in them. It's not very big. It's not very fancy. I still have to share a bedroom with my little brother. But it's just down the street from my best friend. I'm going to love our new home. Well, our is another one that has OU, it says ow, and I caught one up here, but it's just down the street. There's one that has OW saying ow. Okay, so we are going to get ready to learn our new sight words. You know the routine. Get something to write with, get a pencil, get a stuffy. Meet me back here. Okay, I'm back. I've got a pen. As you know, I use pen so that you guys can see it. I would like you to use a pencil if you can, so that if you make a mistake, you can change it. I've got my composition notebook. I'm going to tear a piece of paper out from the back. And I've got my stuffy. His name is Boo Boo. All right. Let's read the first word together. Move myself out of the way so we can use our Make It a Snap word chart. It says house. Okay, let's study it. What do you notice about the word house? Tell your stuffy. Did you guys notice two really important things like I did? I noticed that the OU says ow, like we've been talking about. And I also noticed that there's this E at the end that is not a silent E. It doesn't do anything. It's just an E that makes nothing, no sound. It's not a silent E or a magic E because it doesn't make the O say its name, like home. So it's just an E that says nothing or does nothing. So those are two interesting things. Okay, now let's spell it. H, spell it with me. H-O-U-S-E, house. Okay, now cover, write, and check it. Try your best. Don't forget that sneaky E at the end that doesn't say anything. Okay, now we're going to check it. Nice. If you didn't get it right, go ahead and fix it now. House, H-O-U-S-E. Now, get your stuffy again. We're going to use it in a sentence. Okay, my sentence was, my house is actually an apartment that's on the 7th floor. That's true. All right, ready for the next one? Get ready to read it with me. About. About. All right, let's study it. What do you notice? I noticed two important things. You might have noticed something different. I noticed that there's the word out in about. We already knew that word, out in about. I also noticed that the A doesn't say its name, or it doesn't say the sound you'd expect for an A to say. Even doesn't say a short sound either. Ah, it doesn't say A. It kind of makes a U sound. About. About, about. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like an ah, like cat. All right, now let's spell it. A-B-O-U-T. A-B-O-U-T. Now cover, write, and check it. Did you get it? Don't forget that that A is just tricky, and we already know how to spell out. About. Okay, let's use it in a sentence. Get your stuffy ready. I said, it is about time for lunch. Don't forget these sentences you're making up because you're going to write them down in a Google form like we did before. All right, next word, down. Down. Let's study it. Okay. I noticed that the OW is here, what's making the ow sound. Is that what you noticed too? Let's spell it. D-O-W-N. D-O-W-N. Now, I want you to write it. Try down. Did you get it? I had to really think about that one because I almost spelled it with an OU, like in about and house. I had to really think about what I noticed was that OW says the owl there. Okay, now let's use down in a sentence. Mine was, I wish I could go down the slide and play. All right, last word. Get ready. Hour. Hour. Study it. Study it. I said that I noticed that the OU says the ow sound in this word. And also, it doesn't have an E. Like sometimes we see an sound as a ER together, but it doesn't. The sound is just the R. Our. Okay, let's spell it. OUR. Now let's write it. Let's check it. At first, I got confused. Oh, I tried OWR. And then if you saw me go like this and stroke my imaginary beard, it's because I thought to myself, that doesn't look right. So then I tried it the other way that says ow, OU, and that one looked right. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that one. Our. Okay, use our in a sentence. My sentence was, our weather in Colorado is going to be so nice this week. Okay, pat yourselves on the back. Let's do a little roller coaster. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, woo, woo. You learned 4 new sight words. That's amazing. We're almost done. You next are going to go do the exit ticket for the sight words and type out the sentences that you just came up with for these sight words. Or you can use Google Read and Write to have it listen to you say the sentences into the box. Okay, so typing, or you're going to say it using the Google Read and Write. After that, you've got a game to play to help you practice phonics. And then you're all done. Congratulations. See you tomorrow.